Oh, I got to tell you, so I was at Costco the other day, so I got with the Costco shirt on. I said, hey, man, what do you do here? He said, I work undercover. And I'm like, well, it's Costco. He said, not today. And I said, what do you mean you work undercover? He said, I catch shoplifters. And I started thinking, who shoplifts at Costco? How do you even do that? Don't mind my pallet jack I'm bringing in. I'll be taking all these Huggies and any cash you have in that drawer. I told him, I said, you have the easiest job here, man. Well, second easiest. Easiest got in with a highlighter. That's the guy's job. You know they had a meeting. Should we get a security guard or camera? No, go get Ted and a highlighter. I'll never get my first soccer game. Grant, my son, played soccer his entire life, But my very first soccer game, youth soccer game, he's young. I'm standing there, very first game. I don't even know what's going on. This dad next to me starts yelling at his son, Justin! Justin! That was a good idea! I'm kind of new here. What was a good idea? Well, he kicked it over there, had his teammate been there, then a good pass. Teammate wasn't there. Bad idea. Imagine point guard doing that, come dribbling down, just, man. See, if you'd have been there, that's a good idea. Soccer fans, America, we're never going to embrace soccer like the rest of the world. We're not. We're not. We're just not. They don't score enough. Who watched the World Cup?
Yeah!
Exactly. 7 people, maybe. You don't score enough. I watched the game the other day. It was 0-0. No goals. Now, I saw a lot of good ideas. Only advice I want to give you, people say never go to bed angry. Have you heard that? Yeah, they say never go to bed mad. But I'm telling you, sometimes you just gotta sleep. Next day, my wife's still mad, but I'm rested to handle the day. If my wife would figure out that I don't care about 95% of stuff she cares about, our lives would be so much smoother. Other day, I was watching a ball game. She walks in, she grabs the remote, she pauses a DVR. She goes, hey, Henry, you like these curtains? I said, yes. Well, what do you like about them? No. One of those makes you leave, right? I don't care. You got married, so work at it, okay? Fight for it. It's not easy. 53 will tell you, 52, 57 will tell you it's work. Marriage is like a job. You clock in, and you never get to clock out. There are no vacation days. There's no workers' comp. Your boss stays the same. Now, you can get a new boss, but that'll cost you. So I've been married 24 years. My wife is awesome. She is gorgeous. You had nothing to do with it. Why are you clapping? She is gorgeous. She is smarter than I am. She's funnier, overmarried. Because every guy wants to overmarry, don't you, fellas? Yeah, you want your buddies walking up going, dude, not dude. Oh, a few weeks ago, my wife got her identity stolen. But the guy's spending less money. I'm just gonna let her ride. This woman's not like, she's shaking her head at me. It's a true story. And my wife's mad at me right now. I know she's mad. I haven't spoken to her. I just know she's not going to be happy with me. She's called me 3 times before the show while I was back there. My phone rang 3 times. It was her. I didn't answer. Well, she has no idea I changed her name in my contacts to potential spam. Is that hilarious? That's hilarious, isn't it? Oh, she'll laugh after she's not. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. My wife's really smart. She really is. I mean, crazy smart. She has a BA, bachelor's degree in accounting. She has a law degree and a minor in archaeology, which means she knows how to spend money, she knows how to argue, and she's good at digging up the past. She's never said anything instantly stupid I got to talk about up here until last year, finally. I was doing a show in Cabo, had a couple nights off, and they gave us tickets to go hear this Mexican band. So we're walking down the street, go hear this band, and I looked at the tickets, and there's no name of the band on the tickets. And I'm like, hey, honey, I wonder who we're gonna go see, because there's no name on here. And she goes, yeah, there is right there, no cameras. I said, honey, that's no cameras. Now, she's chasing me down the street because I'm texting the kids going, you're not going to believe what your mom just did. We got home a couple nights later. They had Latin music playing. My wife goes, what is that? And they go, no cameras!
What started you in comedy?
What started me? Alex finished and introduced me. I was in college, and my buddies asked me what I really wanted to do, and I said, I think I'm going to try stand-up comedy, and they're like, you're not funny. I go, I know, but I think I can do it. So I entered a competition out of the Clear Blue, and there's a Monday night, and they're going to have 12 comedians, and I was the 13th one to sign up. So they said, if somebody falls out, we'll call you. So somebody dropped out, and I still don't know who that is, but I owe them a couple bucks. So I went down there, and I thought it was 12 guys like me, and it was 11 comedians and me. So I told my buddies, I'm going to go up and just never do this again, but I'm going to just do it since we're here. And I destroyed. I won. That was a Monday. So I got hired, I started working on Wednesday, and then I dropped out of college on Friday. And that was 37 years ago, and to my Asian friends, sorry I dropped out of college, but I was born here. So JB, the question about that is a buddy I grew up with. One time, he was riding my truck when we were kids, and I flipped on the turn signal, and he just went, what's that clicking noise? Hey, Hank, your truck's making like a clicking noise. Then I finished the turn. He goes, no, never mind, it went away. Why do we still hang out? I don't know why we hang out. And it's not his fault those parents are stupid. They named him JB. That's my buddy's name. Only the J and a B doesn't stand for anything. That's his name, JB. So when he's 16, he tried to apply for his driver's license. He didn't want them to think that JB stood for anything. On application, he wrote J only, B only, Stewart. It came back, Jonely, Bonely, Stewart. He's like, look at this, Henry! Jonely, Bonely, Stewart. What's that clicking noise? We still call him Jonely. My kids have only known him as Jonely. I mean, since they were little bitty. He's like a Mr. Stewart. They go, oh, Daddy told us, Jonely, Bonely. You're Jonely, Bonely. So what he did recently, I was doing a project in New York, so I was up there for a couple weeks. They gave me a high-rise apartment, so I called him. I said, hey, free place to stay in New York City, come on. So he came to visit. We're so high up, we had a garbage chute. So one day I gave him the garbage, and I said, hey, go 2 doors down, you'll see a chute. Just throw the garbage down the chute. He came right back with the garbage and goes, they refused it. I said, what are you talking about? There's a sign that said refuse. I said, that's refuse. They're not the same. So like I told you, I went to Korea one time. I told Joan Lee, I said, hey man, I'm going to Korea. He's like, wow, that's like going to a different country. Why do we hang out, man?
How did you meet your wife?
How did I meet my wife? Great question. We did not meet in her hometown. Her hometown is Arab, Alabama. And it's all white people, so I wouldn't go there. We met at a Christmas party in Nashville. She was there with her friends, and I was there with my buddies, and I was quicker. She's smoking hot, man. Anybody else? Other questions?
Do you speak Korean?
Do I speak Korean? No, they didn't offer in my high school. I took Spanish. I've been to Korea one time. That was weird. Korean people would walk up and start talking to me. I didn't know what to do. I was like, ¿Qué pasa, amigo? No habla español. No comeras, por favor.
Were you ever in ESL?
Were I ever in ESL?
Yes.
No, that was Alex. What? Why would I be in ESL? I was born in Knoxville. Guess what? Didn't have it back then. Didn't care. You either learned English or you just got left behind. Yes, ma'am. Last one.
What have you loved about Lexington?
What have I loved about Lexington? You had to ask. The golf courses. I played golf today. That's such a what? That's not a good answer?
Default.
That's a default. Well, that's what my brain's on right now. What do I love about Lexington? You know, I love looking at all the horse farms. That's what.
That I will say that.
Somebody need to take a pill or something? What's going on? This whole section started looking at their phone. And that was yours? That's yours. Yeah, she was looking around like, what an idiot. That's how stupid you have to be to have your phone just keep ringing. What ringtone is that?
It's just the phone's ringtone.
It's the phone's ringtone. Okay, you're not the right generation, ma'am, to talk about how to use a phone. I moved back to Tennessee about 5 years ago, and I met me a fine Southern girl. I got married me a good girl. She's actually from Alabama, so it's a so it's a mixed marriage. She's a Bama fan, but anyway. My wife is from Arab, Alabama. And if you've never heard of Arab, there you go. Arab is a town of 5,000 people. 5,000. White people only ever. Except the day we got married. There were 20 Korean people there. I took my whole family to Walmart. We just started walking around. Oh yeah. People were looking at us. I go, hey, what are you staring at? We just bought this place. We are taking over the Supercenter. And I miss this whole Walmart phenomenon too. They're everywhere and they're huge. Let me tell you something about Walmart, all right? These Supercenters, you ever feeling a little depressed about yourself? Maybe you don't look as good as you used to? You go there around midnight. You walk out of there, you're the king of the world. My favorite comedian, wow. If you'd asked me 3 years ago, I'd have said Bill Cosby. But well, I've been drinking with Bill. I think we were drinking, I don't remember. Cosby, Bob Newhart, Don Rickles, Jonathan Winters. So I was lucky enough, I was around Don Rickles many, many times. First time I ever met him, he's so great, man. Don Rickles, I met him, he goes, oh, Dr. Joel. So, because that's Don Rickles. And for younger people, you don't know who he is, Google it. He's the funniest guy ever. And you got to be able to take it. But Rickles was great. The first time I ever met him, we had a great conversation. He was there with Mr. Newhart, who I'd known before, and Mr. Newhart introduced us, and we had this great conversation, made me laugh many times, and as Mr. Rickles is walking off, he looked at me and goes, hey, Henry, one last thing. Too much starch? I laughed my butt off. So from then on, every time I saw him, he'd start walking up. He'd just go, hey, Henry. That was our little thing. How cool is that? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I tell you what's crazy, when your kids start going to school, you end up hanging out with their classmates' parents a lot. You don't know them very well, but you're with them all the time. One of my daughter's best friends, little boy's half Vietnamese, and his dad's name is Me. So Me and I know. Me and I were inspectors at a robotics tournament and turned to a bad Asian version of Who's On First. The director came up and said, hey, who signed off on this robot? And I said, me. He goes, you? And I said, no. Well, then who? Him. Well, who's he? Me. We can do this all day, buddy. So Me found out I was making fun of him in public. He's a grown man. He's had that name his entire life. No one's ever made fun of him except for me. So now we call him Dude. I nicknamed him Dude. Even his kids call him Dude. He got so mad, he came up to me the other day, he goes, why am I Dude? I go, because we're sick of me. He goes, what do you mean you're sick? I go, I'm sick of playing your games, man. He goes, what are you talking about? I said, I don't even know how you communicate in your own home. He goes, what are you talking about? I said, I called your house the other day. Your wife answered. I said, who's picking up the kids? And she goes, me. I said, shut up, I'll get them. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. All right, thanks. Howdy. How y'all doing? Yeah, I know what may be going through your mind right now. Just let it soak in a second or two. Because there's something wrong with this picture, ain't there? You're kind of going, hang on, that Asian guy's up there talking like a hillbilly. I'm full-blooded Korean, but I was born and raised in Knoxville, Tennessee, so I do talk this way. All right, great. Yeah. Y'all Korean or you from Knoxville? What's the deal? So, anyway, but I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. It's kind of tough growing up there. I was the only Asian guy in like 4 states, so... Yeah, it's kind of tough growing up as a kid. Y'all remember playing Army when you were a kid? Yeah, I pretty much hated that game, man. All my buddies would go, okay, and it's the neighborhood against you. We'll give you a head start. I'm booking down the road, man. We used to play a lot of cowboys and Indians, too, didn't we, guys? Cowboys and Indians. You guessed I hated this game, too, man. I was always the cook. Yeah, the toughest part about growing up back home was with my parents, you know. My parents are from Korea, and English is my dad's second language, so naturally it gives them trouble. One time he really messed up. We were in this restaurant. Waitress come up to take an order. My dad looked at her and went, oh, I'll take a quickie. No, Dad, that's quiche, man.
How old are your kids?
How old? Well, I don't know. What do you want to say? 12, 14, 18? Something like that? That's good. That's good enough for the show, right? Okay. No, they're old. I got 2 in college now. Yeah. And then vasectomies. Some rude people here. I don't know. Vasectomies in high school now.
What's your real name?
What's your real name? Wow, that's rude. Her real name is Audrey Tate. Tate, T-A-T-E, we call her Tate. Because Tate's my mother-in-law's maiden name, and that's what you do. So it's Tate, Tater, A-Rab is Tater Tot. Now, Tate is awesome. She is so my boys don't understand why I like her better. They don't get it. Dad, you spoil her rotten. I go, yeah, sure do. She gets anything she wants. I go, yep, sure does. She wants a pony. You're going to get her a pony? I go, yeah, I'll get her a pony. Like, can we get like a new Xbox? No, got to save money for a pony. What do you... Get out of my house. Stop eating my groceries. Anybody else? What did you ask me?
How old are you?
How old am I? Wow, that's really? Okay. No, I'll tell you. No, now, I'll ask you, though, because I know I'm not supposed to, but how much do you weigh? Y'all want to be equal. I am 61.
Oh.
Well, I'm Korean. That's like 28 white boy. My wife is way younger. I mean, she's out of school. Just took her last final. The weirdest thing about having kids is when they start going to school, you end up hanging out with their classmates' parents a lot. Well, my daughter's best friend's little boy's half Vietnamese, and his dad's name is Me. So Me and I, I know. Me and I were inspectors at a robotics tournament, and it turned to a bad Asian version of Who's On First. Because the director came up and said, hey, who signed off on this robot? And I said, me. He goes, you? And I said, no. Well, then who? Him. Well, who's he? Me. We can do this all day, buddy. So Me found out I was making fun of him. He's a grown man. He's had that name his entire life. No one's ever made fun of him except for me. Me. Yeah. So he called me and said, it gets worse. I go, how? He goes, my sister's name is you. I said, you're lying. He goes, I swear. I'm like, wow, how cruel are your parents? We're going to name them Me and You and send them to America. That's what we're doing. That'll teach them to talk back. My favorite joke. Oh, wow. So I wrote these jokes for my kids. You may have heard them because they actually went pew, back when they were little. Because kindergarten, they had to show up, like most kids, and they had to do something that one of their parents did for a living or talk about what they did for employment. So my kids told jokes. So Jackson, when he's 5, his joke was, why do geese fly in a V? Because a G's too hard to make. You got to remember you're in kindergarten, okay? Vasectomies was, why did a chicken cross the road? To show the possum it could be done. Here's my favorite joke that I wrote. So I used to surf because I lived in LA. But I saw this on TV where sharks attack surfers. Do y'all know that? They attack surfers because you look like a seal. Apparently, when you're laying on your board, you have your arms and legs hanging off from underneath. You look like a seal. So I just got a picture of a seal and put a red line through it and put it underneath my board. Some of y'all are laughing, that's good. That's the biggest laugh that joke has ever got. I told that joke forever. I was doing the Tonight Show one time and I was killing, I was destroying. And I told that joke, nothing. And I don't mean nothing like tonight, I mean nothing. You could hear the stage manager going, we're back in 4, 3, 2. Well, I sat down with Jay Leno and we go to commercial. He looks at me and goes, why'd you tell that joke? It never works. I go, because it's funny. He's like, has it ever worked? I go, no. He goes, how long you been doing it? I said, 22 years. I've told that joke 4,000 times. Nothing. Now, I do get screenshots sent to me of guys and gals with their surfboards with a seal and a red line through it. My favorite comedian, wow. If you'd asked me 3 years ago, I'd have said Bill Cosby, but. Well, I've been drinking with Bill. I think we were drinking, I don't remember. Bill Cosby, Bob Newhart, Don Rickles, Jonathan Winters. So I was lucky enough, I was around Don Rickles many, many times. First time I ever met him, he's so great, man. Don Rickles, I met him, he goes, oh, Dr. Cho. So, because that's Don Rickles. And for younger people, you don't know who he is, Google it, he's the funniest guy ever. And you got to be able to take it. But Rickles was great. The first time I ever met him, we had a great conversation. He was there with Mr. Newhart, who I'd known before, and Mr. Newhart introduced us, and we had this great conversation, made me laugh many times, and as Mr. Rickles is walking off, he looked at me and goes, hey, Henry, one last thing. Too much starch? I laughed my butt off. So from then on, every time I saw him, he'd start walking off. He'd just go, hey, Henry. That was our little thing. How cool is that? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But my favorite thing about girls is the way y'all talk, because y'all have your own language. Girls repeat words, and it changes the whole meaning of the word. Oh, yeah. Because sometimes she'll go, oh, Henry, we'll go shopping, but we won't go shopping. See, every girl knows what that means. We're close, because every girl says this too. Oh, I like him, but I don't like him. I'll go out with him, but I won't go out. I kissed him, but it wasn't a kiss. See, my buddy, guys don't do this. My buddy freaked me out, because the other night I said, hey, I went with Amy last night. He goes, really? Was it a date? Yeah, it's a date. I spent money. I didn't get a kiss. So now I'm pissed. But my buddies are getting married. It's freaking me out how my buddies are getting married. The next guy's getting married is Big Goobhead, man. He's a stupid idiot. I swear, he's the dumbest guy God ever put on this earth. I swear he is, man. Because here's what he did as a kid. His name's JB Stewart. And when he applied for his driver's license at 17, he didn't want them to think that JB stood for anything. So on the application, he wrote J only, B only, Stewart. And it came back, Jonely, Bonely, Stewart. I swear. He was going, look at this, Henry. Jonely, Bonely, Stewart. Shazam.
You teach right there, ma'am? What do you teach?
Everything.
Everything? Do you teach school? It's kind of what we're going for. So what do you teach besides everything? Do you teach at a school?
No.
No. Then why did you clap? Are you Asian? You're like 3 minutes behind here. Are you a retired teacher? Okay, well, you shouldn't have clapped then either. Any real teachers in the crowd? I'm kidding. How long did you teach, man?
35 years.
35 years. And you taught everything. You taught everything. So elementary school?
Elementary and high school.
And high school. And you taught everything?
Yes.
You really? Physics?
Yes.
Yes? Chemistry?
Yes.
Spanish?
No.
No? I knew I'd get you eventually. English as a second language. Do you know Alex? I love that bit. It's so funny. Any other teachers like really teaching now? Oh, right there. You teach? What do you teach, sir?
Emergency medicine
Emergency medicine. Wow. And where do you do that?
for the Memphis Fire Department.
Oh, the fire department. Good for you. How long have you been teaching emergency medicine? Whew. Yeah. God forbid you keep up.
Yeah.
5 years. Okay. You made it sound like 100. I'm just, your woo was like 100. Woo! I wasn't 5. I mean, that's just 5 more than this guy. So emergency medicine. So what you teach tourniquets?
Tourniquets.
Tourniquets, IVs, so anything that has to do with emergency, you teach. So just normal stuff you don't deal with.
Probably not.
Nah. So like your neighbor comes over and goes, hey man, I just cut myself. You go, nah, it's not an emergency. I've only been doing this 5 years. I don't know. People in Maine were freaking out about the snow. I'm like, you live in Maine, man. They have those goofy winter sports up there. The Winter Olympics, that's my favorite sport. That biathlon, you know that one? Where they cross-country skiing, then shoot a rifle? That's too easy one in my book. Imagine you're in 3rd place, but you have 2 bullets left. Y'all a little slow with math over there, huh? I don't know why they freak out about snow. You got to live down here to freak out about snow. They'll close schools here if they predict snow. And what do? You run to the store and load up. Lord knows you may be snowed in for at least a day. Next day it melts, you got 14 loaves of bread, man. You're walking around the cul-de-sac. Anybody want a sandwich? Toast? Cinnamon toast? Nutella toast? Anybody? My mom was always late with the bread. Always late. Always late, man. She'd never get there early. Always, she'd get the last pack of hot dog buns. Have to go to school the next day with peanut butter and jelly and a hot dog bun. You whip that out at lunch, your buddy's going, man, you got a hot dog? No. That's just peanut butter and jelly and a hot dog bun. Like, your mom was late. Shut up. You shut up. Duh, you. Duh, you. It's the greatest word in the world. Duh. It's a kid word. Don't try it as a grown-up. It won't work. Try it. Just try it for fun. Monday, when you go back to work, show up like an hour late. Your boss goes, you're late. Go, duh. Well, now you're fired. Well, duh. My mom always used to try to trick me with the bread. Take those 2 end pieces, turn them inside out. I mean, who's she fooling? One's normal size, the other one's like a cracker. And she just folded. They were learning about Native Americans, and the teacher let the kids pick their own Native American name. Cute little exercise. So she asked one boy, what's your name? Said, I'm Running Deer. Asked another boy, what's your name? Said, I'm Roaring Bear. Asked my daughter, said, what's your name? She said, I'm Chick-fil-A. That's just funny, right? Teacher got all upset, sent her to the office, called a parent-teacher conference. Unfortunately for her, I was home. I didn't get to say anything. I got all fired up. I walked in. She goes, "So, Mr. Cho, what do you think about that?" I said, "I think that is hilarious." She said, "Don't you have any concerns?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." Did she time it right? That's all I really worry about. We got home, my daughter's like, "Dad, am I in trouble?" I said, "No, Genius funny." I said, "Did you think of it last second or did you have it?" She goes, "Oh, I had it." And I was going to say it, and I thought, I'm going to get in trouble. What would Dad do? I said, "That's my girl." All right, somebody wanted to hear this part. So she asked me, "Did you do stuff like that when you were in school?" I said, "Of course." She said, "Like what?" I said, "Okay, here's the best one. 8th grade history teacher was going on a 6 weeks maternity leave. We're having a substitute for 6 whole weeks. First day she's there, we're in homeroom. My buddy goes, "You know, the sub starts today." "Oh, that's right." He goes, "Well, today you're our new foreign exchange student." I said, "Yes, I am." I comb my hair straight down. Girl named Kelly Coleman made an 8FS badge, and I put that on. Then I kind of jogged in the room like an old Asian guy with a bunch of stuff in his pockets. I know that's wrong, okay? I saw it on MASH. My dad would kill me if he ever saw me doing that. He'd come running in this room. And my buddy was my interpreter. Well, we didn't speak Korean, but we figured she didn't either. She bought it. She was talking to me like this. I was in Charlotte the other day, doing a show, and I told that story. A woman from the upper deck yelled out, "That was me!" I'm like, "Miss Davenport?" She goes, "Yes." I said, "How are you?"
What started you in comedy?
What started me? Alex finished and introduced me. I was in college, and my buddies asked me what I really wanted to do, and I said, "I think I'm going to try stand-up comedy," and they're like, "You're not funny." I go, "I know, but I think I can do it." So I entered a competition out of the Clear Blue, and they had, there's a Monday night, and they're going to have 12 comedians, and I was the 13th one to sign up. So they said, if somebody falls out, we'll call you. So somebody dropped out, and I still don't know who that is, but I owe them a couple bucks. So I went down there, and I thought it was 12 guys like me, and it was 11 comedians and me. So I told my buddies, I'm going to go up and just never do this again, but I'm going to just do it since we're here. And I destroyed. I won. That was a Monday. So I got hired. I started working on Wednesday, and then I dropped out of college on Friday. And that was 37 years ago. And to my Asian friends, sorry I dropped out of college, but I was born here. Anybody else? Other question?
What did you originally go to school for?
What did I go to school for? Pre-med, engineering, accounting, marketing, advertising. Had a bad advisor. Kept wanting me to go to class. Now, college was too easy. Good night. I mean, I never studied. That's why I didn't know what a curve was till I got in college, because my high school didn't do it. And the very first calculus test I ever took, I was arguing with the teacher because he said I missed a question, and I argued because I made a 92, and I said, "No way, dude, I've never made anything lower than a 97 in my life. That's you're wrong." He goes, Henry, I'm going to curve it. You're going to have 100. I went, "What?" He goes, "A curve. So whoever makes the highest grade
You know, if it's below 100, I just move everybody up. So I never cracked a book the rest of my career. And I didn't. I would take a test, not even study, make it 80. I mean, come on, I'm Asian. Anybody else?
Did you ever make it a 37-seater?
Hang on one second. What?
How did you tell your parents you were going to become?
How did I tell my parents I was going to be a comedian? Yeah, that's a different story. So my parents immigrated here 70 years ago. Yes, and my dad is a brilliant scientist. You know, he splits atoms, and then, you know, it skips a generation. And so my kids are really smart. Yeah, my mom was fine with that. She knew, you know, heck, I was born here. What are you going to do? But my dad, yeah, he didn't understand what a comedian was. So it took him he didn't speak to me for 18 months after I dropped out of college. And then he saw me on TV, and he went, whoa. And that was it.
My tips for an aspiring comedian: write your own stuff, make sure it's yours, and go on stage and try it. You never know. You can be the funniest guy around your friends or your family, but that doesn't mean anything. You got to get up and try it. And it's the only art form that there's open mics everywhere. And you just go up and try it. I mean, that's how every guy you see that's worth anything, that's how they did it. They just went up and did it. So just write your stuff. And me, I'm clean. So I suggest you be clean, because if you're a clean comedian, you can work anywhere. She's not as dumb as one of my best friends. He's dumber than a bag of hammers, man. One time he was riding my car, and I flipped on the turn signal, and he went, "What's that clicking noise?" And him, your car's making like a clicking noise. Going, "You're a goobhead, you know that?" But it's not his fault, because his parents are stupid. They named him JB. That's my buddy's name. And JB's doesn't even stand for anything. That's the guy's name, JB. So when he's 16, he tried to apply for his driver's license. He wanted them to think that JB stood for anything. On the application, he wrote, J only, B only, Stewart. It came back, Jonely, Bonely, Stewart. I swear. He was going, "Look at this, Henry. Jonely, Bonely, Stewart." Shazam, man. What's that clicking noise? We still call him Jonely, too. And people go, "How'd he get that name?" We go, "We'll tell you how." He's an idiot, that's why. Bless his heart. But this shows how dumb he is, too. You know, on Star Trek, where it says, "To boldly go where no man has gone before," he thought boldly go was another planet. We're watching Star Trek on the clear blue one night. He says, "When they going to boldly go?" Man, what did you just say? Well, every episode they say boldly go. They ain't never been there. Man, why do we hang out? That is Jonely Bonely from Boldly Go. And Jonely's a great hunter too, man, but he's dangerous to hunt with. The way he hunts, he goes, "Man, if it moves, just shoot it." He'll go, "Got him, Zeke. Zeke." Thanks for getting that one. Because Zeke's last words are, "What's that clicking noise?" Now, one of the dumbest things Jonely ever said in his life, like I told y'all, I am Korean. I went to Korea for the first time in my life like 10 years ago. And I told Jonely, I went, "Hey, Jonely, I'm going to Korea." He goes, "God, that's just like going to a different country." Kind of like Boldly Go, ain't it there, big boy? I don't speak one word of Korean, not one word at all. That's kind of weird for me, because people just walk up and talk to me. You know, I didn't know what to do. I'm just kind of looking at them going, "How y'all doing?" Get away from me. Funny thing happened though, I'm waiting on the bus one day, just waiting on the bus. This American girl walked up. Out of all the Korean people she could have picked, for some reason she grabbed me. And I swear she looked at me and went, "Is this the bussy that goesy downy towny?" I looked at her and said, "I reckon so." good to be here. North Georgia, like I said. Great town y'all got here. It's be great when they finish. They're not done, right? I'm kidding. It's a great town. We went to the Farm and Fork. Is that it? Yeah, whatever. Ground to the table. Farm to Fork. Yeah, they serve pizza. So I went to go pick it up, and I said, where in the Farm to Fork did this happen? Well, it's a new item, because the other Farm to Fork items weren't doing well. Not really. So you're going to be a pizza joint next year? Probably. But we've been here 3 hours. We got in early, so we've seen it all. Twice. I'm kidding. It's a great town. Y'all are great. It's smart to be here because, no one knows you're here, really. Because you just drive right by. Really. If I didn't know I was stopping here on the Chattanooga. But y'all can go to Chattanooga, and how far is that? 20 miles? I'm sorry. You came from Chattanooga. Okay. You came from Chattanooga to see me? 20 whole miles. Thank you for coming to Chattanooga. I'm sorry, you're still talking. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, this isn't TV. I can hear you. Go ahead. So, I know you do that at your shows all the time. Watching your stories. Get out of that room! So Ringgold, you're right in the middle of nowhere and Chattanooga. No, it is. It's great. Because, we were coming here, and it's like, Alex is like, where's Ringgold? I go, I don't know, man. Just go. You'll see a sign. Get off, and it's right there. He goes, do I have to go left or right? I go, I don't know. It's right there, man. You're coming the other way, it's still right there. So it's Ringgold. Make sure you gold, because they get upset. You say ringing. Y'all don't like that. Anyway, so we've been here a little bit. It's funny, when we booked this, my agents, they're in L.A., and they're like, you flying to Ringgold? Yeah, I'm going to chop her right in, pal. It's grab a crop duster and I'll be right there. No, I love coming to towns like this. I do, because y'all are the best people in the world, and no one knows that. So I'm here I appreciate y'all showing up, seriously. Yeah, you got better things to do. I do too, but we're here. So I've been married 24 years. My wife is awesome. She is gorgeous. You had nothing to do with it. Why are you clapping? She is gorgeous. She is smarter than I am. She's funnier. Overmarried. Because every guy wants to overmarry, don't you, fellas? Yeah, you want your buddies walking up going, dude. Not dude. Oh, a few weeks ago, my wife got her identity stolen. But the guy's spending less money. I'm just going to let her ride. This woman's not like, she's shaking her head at me. It's a true story. And my wife's mad at me right now. I know she's mad. I haven't spoken to her. I just know she's not going to be happy with me. She's called me 3 times before the show while I was back there. My phone rang 3 times. It was her. I didn't answer. Well, she has no idea I changed her name in my contacts to potential spam. Is that hilarious? That's hilarious, isn't it? Oh, she'll laugh after she's not. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. My wife's really smart. She really is. Crazy smart. She has a BA, bachelor's degree in accounting. She has a law degree and a minor in archaeology, which means she knows how to spend money, she knows how to argue, and she's good at digging up the past. She's never said anything instantly stupid I got to talk about up here until last year, finally. I was doing a show in Cabo, had a couple nights off, and they gave us tickets to go hear this Mexican band. So we're walking down the street, go hear this band, and I looked at the tickets, and there's no name of the band on the tickets. And I'm like, hey, honey, I wonder who we're going to go see, because there's no name on here. And she goes, yeah, there is right there, no cameras. I said, honey, that's no cameras. Now, she's chasing me down the street because I'm texting the kids going, you're not going to believe what your mom just did. We got home a couple nights later, they had Latin music playing. My wife goes, what is that? And they go, no cameras! We have the whole collection of no cameras. Now when we go eat Mexican food, somebody has to order no cameras. The servers have no idea what we're doing. I'm like, dos no cameras, por favor. No, señor. Oh, sí, dos no cameras con queso. Por favor. No, señor, no cameras. No, sí, tres no cameras. Con queso. Sin cebolla. Por favor. My wife has to sit there through that whole thing. So great, man. So great. Newly married, engaged folks? Anybody? Newly married, engaged? Yeah? All right, that's not, you're not excited. Newly married or engaged? Newly married. Newly married. How long you been married?
A year.
A year, almost. So, 11 months? Last November. That's how guys keep track of time. It was hot when we got married. It's getting hot again. About a year. You could have done yours by Thanksgiving, man. I don't know. So you've been married 7 months-ish. Okay, that's not even close to a year. Just don't ever make that mistake the rest of your life. She's giving you, hey, she'll give you, see, you get a pass. She's over there tapping you on your shoulder. You know why? You've been married less than a year. The first year doesn't count. It's fake. No, because you don't care. Everything's so good. See, she's like, oh, that's okay, honey. No. Year 2 on, ain't going to happen. One is going to snap. Year 2 on. Right now, you still like each other. Y'all can do whatever, and you're still going to like what each other cooks or does. It's, oh, yeah, that's fine. You bought that. Yeah, whatever. Year 2 on? No. One of you's going to snap. Year 2 on. You'll be eating breakfast. And one of you's going to go, I hate Lionel Richie. And you're like going, what's that all about? I hate him. All right, then your music changes from then on. So don't let her trick you. Every woman tricks us. Oh, you do? First year my wife and I were married, we went to bed together. She looked fantastic. Year 2 on, looks like she's going to race the Iditarod. Wears hunting socks and Uggs to bed. I haven't seen her feet in 22 years. Mark my words, sir, year 2 on, you hear yourself saying stuff like, wow, new sweats. I love gray. Yeah, put the hood on, go in the bed of the Unabomber. Yeah, come on. Only advice I want to give you, people say never go to bed angry. Have you heard that? Yeah, they say never go to bed mad. But I'm telling you, sometimes you just got to sleep. Next day, my wife's still mad, but I'm rested to handle the day. If my wife would figure out that I don't care about 95% of the stuff she cares about, our lives would be so much smoother. The other day I was watching a ball game. She walks in, she grabs the remote, she pauses a DVR. She goes, "Hey Henry, you like these curtains?" I said, "Yes." "Well, what do you like about them?" "No." One of those makes you leave, right? I don't... You got married, so work at it, okay? Fight for it. It's not easy. 53 will tell you, 52, 57 will tell you it's work. Marriage is like a job. You clock in, and you never get to clock out. There are no vacation days. There's no workers' comp. Your boss stays the same. Now, you can get a new boss, but that'll cost you. Got to be nice to women. You know, I'm married. You know, I can't say things that my wife can say to me. It's amazing. You know, it's just amazing. Like the other day, I was sitting on the couch watching a game, and we were going somewhere. Okay? I know we're going somewhere. I know exactly what time we should leave to get to where we're going. And she walks in and she goes, "Do you know what time it is?" "No, I've never told time in my life." "What?" I go, "Yeah, it's dark outside. What do you want?" See, I could never say that to her. If I ever said that to her, man, something come flying at me. Guaranteed. I would never go up to my wife and go, "Are you wearing that?" "Are you going to take a shower?" "Did you shave?" And when you have kids, she'll be able to find everything they can't. I don't know when it happens. I'll never get this. Jackson, my oldest, was a little boy, and he had a DS, little gamer, right? He left it in my truck. My truck's not dirty. It's not in my truck. So we walk in, I look at my wife, I go, "It's not in there." My wife's like, "Let me go look." I'm like, "Well, go look." No, she was already outside when I said that. I'm not stupid. She came back in 30 seconds. "It's right there." Hands it to Jackson, walks off. He looks at me and goes, "How does she do that?" I'm like, "Well, your mom's a witch." You ever seen your mom float? Witches can't float. Your mom's a witch. He goes, "She can find everything except her own cell phone." Are y'all one of those? Yeah, my wife, it's unbelievable how many times I got to ping my wife's phone. I get a text. I'll be 8 states away from her. I get a text from her friend. "Can you ping your wife's phone?" I'm like, "No." I've been married a long time. I've married 7, 8, 9 years, something like that. Well, she ain't here 4. I don't care. Do you matter? Doesn't matter. Shut up. 19 I've been married. 19, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got to tell you this. 3 weeks ago, my wife got her identity stolen. But the guy's spending less money, so I'm just going to let it ride. My wife's a good Southern girl. My wife is from Arab, Alabama. All right, you know about Arab, then you know she's white. That's the whitest town in America. It is all white people, all the time. Except the day we got married. I had 20 Korean people there. We freaked that town out. We're hanging out at the Chevron. You go to Arab, see where you hang out. Some guy walked up and said, "What are y'all doing here?" I said, we may buy this place. You gonna buy the Chevron? No, the town. We're Korean. I love that. Hey, you Korean? Or hi, warrior? I'm fine, how are you? What was that? Hi, warrior. Southern speak for Hawaiian. Now, if you've never been to Hawaii, get there, beg, borrow, steal. I love Hawaii. I love all the words. I love all the vowels in their words. Kind of pali, ali, ali, ali. Kamea, mea, mea, mea. Kapa, That's why there's no Hawaiian version of Wheel of Fortune. But when you go to Hawaii, you start speaking like a local. You can't help it. You pick their cadence because their words are beautiful. Waikaloa, Kapalua, Waikiki. I was at the North Shore one time. This lady's looking at this sign. She's going, Pipilini, Pipilini. I said, no, ma'am, that's pipeline.
Any Asian people in the crowd? Clap if you're Asian. Clap. I said clap. Clap if you're Asian. I want to hear. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. All at one table. Is there another one? 5. Okay. I got 5. All right. That's pretty much my quota. Thanks for representing. Appreciate it. Asian people don't come to my shows. They don't. Because I was supposed to be a doctor. Or play the cello. One of the two. So. This is my 37th year doing stand-up, and when I started, thank you. When I started, I was the only Asian comedian, so Asian kids weren't allowed to watch me, because God forbid, you know. Even my own cousins weren't allowed to watch me on TV, because God forbid they do something like this. So thanks for showing up, I appreciate it. So there was some marketing research done. Me and 5 of my comedian pals a few years ago, they did research on our target market. And my audience is 92% white and 0.01% Asian. So you nailed it. What nationality are you? Taiwanese. Taiwanese. Vietnamese. Chinese. Taiwanese, okay. I couldn't tell, so. You look alike. What am I going to do? What? Maybe that's why they don't show up. I don't know. These are jokes, okay? I'm kidding. They're laughing. It's fine. My driver's license says I'm white. Knoxville, Tennessee, 16 years old. I go through the whole process. I get to the end. There's only 2 boxes you can check. And the lady looks up and goes, well, you ain't black. So I've been white since I was 16. Still says I'm white. Guys at the airport, they don't know what to do. So they're like, what, white? No, what? I go, dude, there are only 2 boxes. Well, you ain't black.
The weirdest thing about having kids is when they start going to school, you end up hanging out with their classmates' parents a lot. Well, my daughter's best friend's little boy's half Vietnamese, and his dad's name is Me. So Me and I, oh, I know. Me and I were inspectors at a robotics tournament, and it turned to a bad Asian version of Who's On First. Because the director came up and said, hey, who signed off on this robot? And I said, me. He goes, you? And I said, no. Well, then who? Him. Well, who's he? Me. We can do this all day, buddy. So me found out I was making fun of him. He's a grown man. He's had that name his entire life. No one's ever made fun of him except for me. Me. Yeah. So he called me and said, it gets worse. I go, how? He goes, my sister's name is you. I said, you're lying. He goes, I swear. I'm like, wow, how cruel are your parents? We're going to name them me and you and send them to America. That's what we're doing. That'll teach him to talk back.
So we have a lake cabin. It's not really a cabin, it's a shack, but I call it a cabin. And a couple years ago, I was doing some work on it. And anybody know what you call the stuff you put in between the logs of a log cabin? Chink. Chink. So I go to Home Depot to buy some chink. Just hang on, all right? All right. We don't think that way, why would we, okay? I even told my wife, honey, I'm going to Home Depot to get some chink. She's like, well, get enough. You know, we don't care. And it's actually called chinking, but we call it chink in the biz. And log cabins were here before Chinese people, so if you're Chinese, sorry. Anyway, I'm just going to run in and grab the chink and run out. I can't find it, so I have to ask for it. I see a guy who works there. I know he works there because he has an orange apron on. I know his name's Danny because it's Sharpied right there. And I'm like, hey, Danny, y'all got any chink? And Danny's kind of half turning the box. And he goes, no, man, we don't sell chink no more. I'm like, how can you have chink? It's Home Depot. I need a lot of chink. You got a chink aisle or a special place you keep the chink? No, sir. Can you ask somebody where I can find some chink? Yes, sir. Hey, Larry, we don't sell that stuff you put in between logs, do we? Larry walks around, no, man, we don't sell chink no more. What are you doing, sir? I went, oh, wow, I get it. You know what, I'm going to go to Lowe's and do this again. I called my wife, I said, all right, think about what I came to get. Think a little harder. I had to ask for it. Hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to Lowe's. Okay, cool. Yeah, meet me there. Be fun. Come on. So. She did. Brought a friend. Crazy. And my boys are still ruthless when we go to Home Depot. We'll be walking down the aisle in Home Depot. They'll see some guy working there. They're like, Dad, do it to him. I'm like, I'm not going to do it. Then we're going to do it. It ain't going to work. You're only half.
All right, thanks. Howdy. How y'all doing? Yeah, I know what may be going through your mind right now. Just let it soak in a second or two. Because there's something wrong with this picture, ain't there? Kind of going, hang on, that Asian guy's up there talking like a hillbilly. I'm full-blooded Korean, but I was born and raised in Knoxville, Tennessee, so I do talk this way. All right, great. Yeah. Y'all Korean or you from Knoxville? What's the deal? So, yeah. But I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. It's kind of tough growing up there. I was only an Asian guy in like 4 states, so... Yeah, it's kind of tough growing up as a kid. Y'all remember playing Army when you were a kid? Yeah, I pretty much hated that game, man. All my buddies would go, okay, and it's the neighborhood against you. We'll give you a head start. I'm booking down the road, man. We used to play a lot of Cowboys and Indians, too, didn't we, guys? Cowboys and Indians. You guessed I hated this game, too, man. I was always the cook. Yeah, the toughest part about growing up back home is with my parents, you know. My parents are from Korea, and English is my dad's second language, so naturally it gives him trouble. One time he really messed up. We were in this restaurant, waitress come up to take her order. My dad looked at her and went, "Oh, I'll take a quickie." No, Dad, that's quiche, man. That's...